COVID-19 pandemic keeps us out of our theater, we will be presenting readings of locally written and relatively new one-act plays. A new play will be presented every 2 weeks on Thursday evenings. Here is the lineup of plays for the next few weeks. On September the 10th, now this, I know this isn't 2 weeks away, this is next Thursday, but on September the 10th, we're going to hear Wrong Number, and that is written by Margaret Rattan. On September the 24th, it's going to be Marriage Counseling, written by Jeremy Allery. And on October the 8th, it will be Ben Watt's Lot, which was written by Lisa Lindenberg. Tonight's play is a comedy called Tea and Cookies. It's written by Keith Taylor. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Keith's work. We've seen it before. Keith is actually with us here this evening, so I'm going to ask Keith, can you hear me and can you join us now?
Yes, thank you, Marvin.
Okay,
can you hear me?
I'm going to ask you if you could maybe just give us a little bit of an intro to tonight's play.
I'd love to, and I'd like to start by thanking everyone for joining us tonight. I see we have 53 participants already, so that's fantastic.
Wow.
And I want to thank our cast. You're just going to love them. I watched the rehearsal the other night, and so I want to thank them too. And I wanted to just tell you a little bit about this play, because the inspiration for this play was my dear mother, who passed away about 10 years ago, but she was a real character. And the last few years of her life, she lived very close to me. I used to go and visit her, and she had very bad arthritis in her knees and was in a lot of pain. Didn't want to get out of bed, or she would lie on her bed a lot of times. And so my wife and I would go over and visit her and say, come on, let's go for a walk. You need to get up and walk. And no, I don't want, leave me alone, leave me alone. And no, come on, get up, but just down the hallway, just a little bit. No, leave me alone. And I'd say to her, well, that's too bad, because we're going to the casino. And in 2 seconds, she'd be up, she'd have her purse, and she'd be at the door ready to go. So, but she never had much of a filter. And she, towards the end of her life, she had no filter whatsoever. So all her thoughts, all her opinions came out. And so it was kind of the inspiration for writing this play. And I thought to myself, I would put her in a situation with her two friends. So my mother's name was Jean. And so we have Catherine playing Jean tonight. And then we have Judy playing Millie and Kirsten playing Nancy. Just two fictitious friends of my mother, but I thought I'd put them into this situation for some fun. So I hope you enjoy it. And I think I'm going to just be a non-video person from now on until the end. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Keith. So Keith already mentioned the three characters tonight are Millie, read by Judy Priest, Nancy, read by Kirsten Skiot, and Jean, read by Catherine Dulmer. I will be reading the stage directions. So without any further ado, let's listen to Tea and Cookies. Millie is on stage alone and checking the serving table. She scans the room to make sure everything is ready for the arrival of her guests.
Oh, when are they going to get here? It is not too often I have the house to myself, and they are late. I have to have them out before Angela gets home. She would not be happy if she knew I was having tea parties when she isn't home. Oh my goodness! If there's anything I can't stand, it's when people are late.
There's a knock at the door.
Oh, it's about time.
Millie goes to the door and opens it. Nancy walks in.
Hello, Millie, my dear.
Nancy gives Millie a hug. Millie looks over her shoulder.
You're late. Where is Jean?
Oh, wait until you see the performance today, using her walker all hunched over, wincing in pain with every step. She's probably halfway up the walkway.
Oh, don't be so mean, Nancy. You just count your blessings that you aren't in as much pain.
I know she's in pain, but the theatrics are a bit too much.
Well, does she need help?
I offered and she snapped at me that she could do it herself. We'll just have to wait for her and the grand entrance.
Well, I have to have you out by 4 o'clock because I need to clean up before Angela gets home.
Why don't you just tell her that you want to have guests over once in a while, and it's not like we're a wild drinking party and wrecking the place.
Heaven forbid. I never touch alcohol. It's the pathway to the devil.
Oh, a little sip now and then might get you to relax a bit.
Never. I've seen what it does to people.
Jean comes through the door, hunched over her walker and out of breath.
My God, that's a long way.
Oh, for Pete's sake. It's only 50 feet, if that.
You wouldn't be saying that if you knew the pain I'm in.
Oh, don't listen to her, Jean. Come in and sit down.
Millie motions for her to sit on the couch.
If I sit on that couch or chair, I will never get back out of them. Don't you have a nice hard chair?
Certainly, I'll get it for you.
Millie gets the wooden chair and brings it over close to the coffee table.
Here you go.
Jean struggles to make her way to the chair, wincing with every step.
And the Oscar goes to?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my! Please don't use that language in this house.
Jean sits in the wooden chair.
Don't you have a cushion for this chair? It's as hard as a rock.
You don't want to be too comfortable. You would have nothing to complain about.
I could complain about your driving coming over here. I just had to close my eyes and pray.
Feel free to drive anytime. Oh, wait, you lost your license.
I did not. I just decided to stop driving. Too many bad drivers out there now.
Including you when you still had your license.
I never had an accident.
Well, what was that big dent in the side of your car?
That woman hit me.
After you cut out in front of her.
Millie looks at her watch.
Ladies, please, let's have some tea and cookies.
Nancy sits on the couch and Millie starts to serve the tea.
Oh, only half a cup for me. I don't want to have to stop halfway home for a pee.
Just pee before we leave.
I probably will if it is any of your business.
Millie serves a plate of cookies.
I've never seen cookies like this before. I only eat healthy cookies.
With your chocolate ice cream?
I can only have ice cream when my son comes to visit. He brings it as a treat for me.
These cookies are my grandson's. Angela didn't have any, but I knew Josh had some in his room. He won't mind.
Why is he still living at home? He should be out in the real world working.
He's a good boy, always so happy, and he makes these cookies all by himself.
Big deal. Anyone can make cookies.
Jean Henderson, I know you are in pain, but do you have to be in such a foul mood?
You should have seen her coming here in the car. Slow down. Don't follow so close. I have a good mind to send you home in a taxi.
You wouldn't dare. I'm not getting into A filthy cab. The drivers don't even help you in and out anymore. They just sit there and expect a tip.
Maybe if you were nicer, they would help you.
They're all lazy bums who couldn't get a real job. You brought me here, so you are taking me home.
Well, eat your cookie and stop complaining. And I'll think about it.
Jean bites into her cookie and makes a face.
They are really dry.
Jean takes a big gulp of tea.
Careful with all that tea. Remember your pee schedule?
Jean takes another bite of her cookie.
Well, I'm starving. You should have seen what they served for lunch at the home today. Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
That's one of my favorites.
Cheese binds me up.
We're sure getting a lot of information about your bathroom schedule today.
Millie and Nancy both eat a cookie.
Mm.
I never had a cookie like this. They're not too bad.
That is an unusual flavor. But I think if you dunk them in your tea, they are quite good.
Jean takes another cookie from the plate and dunks it before taking a bite.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a dry cookie.
Are you ever satisfied with anything?
Why should I be satisfied with anything? If you only knew the pain.
Millie and Nancy each take another cookie.
Changing the subject, did I read that they're having another election? I thought we just had one.
Well, it's about time to kick out this bunch.
You don't even know who's in power right now.
I do so, and they better smarten up if they want to stay in power.
Okay, name one politician.
Oh, you know, what's his name? Always on the news.
Oh, right. How could I forget?
Well, this country is going to hell in a handbasket.
Jean, please, your language.
I tell you, the young people today are useless. Every one of them should be forced to join the army. That would toughen them right up.
Oh, great. And what if there's a war?
What's wrong with a little war now and again?
What's wrong with a little peace?
Who ever solved anything with peace?
My grandson, Josh, is a good musician. He plays guitar in a rock band.
I've seen his hairdo, and I tell you, the army would straighten him right out.
He doesn't need to be straightened out, especially by the army.
He's a really nice kid, always smiling. Make sure you thank him for the cookies.
Did you hear about Glenda?
No, what happened?
Her Henry has only been dead for 2 years, and she's spending time with that Morris.
I can't say I blame her. He's very handsome.
He's 3 years younger than her. It's disgraceful.
Oh, it's wonderful that she can be happy again.
Henry would not approve.
Well, Henry isn't around to approve or not.
When Dawn died, I didn't go around looking for a replacement, and I never will.
Nancy turns to Millie.
Maybe she wouldn't be so cranky if she had a man.
Changing the topic again, I saw a good movie on the weekend. Angela took me.
What was it about?
They don't make good movies anymore. Give me a good Rock Hudson Doris Day movie any day.
Rock Hudson was gay, you know.
Why shouldn't he be happy with all that money and good looks?
No, he liked men.
Of course he liked men. He was very popular.
Jean, he was gay, you know, homosexual.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. He didn't dress like a sissy.
You never cease to amaze me.
The movie we saw was a really nice love story about a couple growing old together.
Big deal. That happens all the time.
They faced some real struggles along the way.
You don't think I face struggles with my old knees? I can barely get around.
Do you remember the name of the movie?
No, but I will ask Angela and let you know. I could see it again if you want to go.
Nancy leans toward Millie and whispers.
Should we take Cranky Pants?
I heard that. What's wrong with my pants?
Millie's embarrassed and shakes her head.
What are you laughing at?
I have a chunk of cookie in your lap.
I told you they were dry and crumbly.
Jean picks up the chunk of cookie and eats it.
Now, there you go. Your pants are fine.
You two are something else. It doesn't take much to amuse you, does it?
We can't help it if you're in a good mood.
You don't see me giggling at every little thing.
Would that be so bad to laugh once in a while?
I don't have anything to laugh about.
Nancy, how is your new granddaughter?
She's adorable. I wish they lived closer. I would see her every day.
That's one thing I can't stand. These grandparents that are always around, sticking their noses in where it doesn't belong.
I'm around my family all the time.
Oh, that's different. You live here.
I'm welcome at Trudy's home anytime.
Do you have any pictures of the baby?
Of course.
Here we go with the baby pictures.
Nancy picks up her purse and pulls out her cell phone.
Who are you going to call?
The picture's on my phone.
I can't stand these new phones. Everyone is walking around everywhere, talking into them, taking pictures.
I have a cell phone because I can contact my family anytime. And they are good in an emergency. And it has a good camera.
Nancy shows Millie pictures on her phone.
This one is my favorite. Trudy let me cuddle her, and she smiles at me.
Probably had gas.
Oh, that is adorable. How many grandchildren do you have now?
This one makes 3.
Jean, do you have grandchildren?
What's so funny?
I guess Millie hasn't met your son.
My son is great. He just has to get rid of that roommate of his. I don't like him.
Roommate?
I've told him that he should find his own place and try to find a nice girl to date.
Okay, but remember what we were saying about Rock Hut.
Changing the subject, who wants more tea?
I have to pee.
You know where it is?
Jean struggles to stand up and slumps over her walker to head down the hall. She turns and faces Nancy and Millie.
Don't you be talking about me while I'm gone.
Jean goes to the washroom.
We wouldn't think of it.
Oh, you shouldn't get her going like that.
Oh my goodness, anything sets her off.
I know, but she is in pain. Why doesn't she take something for it?
Her doctor has her on painkillers, but they make her constipated. She only takes them when the pain is really bad, and then she gets loopy for a couple of hours.
Well, sometimes I worry about all the medications doctors put us seniors on.
I know, everything has side effects.
Oh, I wish they would come up with something for pain that doesn't make you constipated and with no side effects.
I would buy it for Jean just to make her a little more pleasant.
Oh, oh, thanks for coming over today and bringing her. You are both my best friends.
Oh, you're my best friend too.
Well, what about Jean?
Her too, but I enjoy your company the best.
When Jean gets back, try not to upset her.
Okay, I'll be nice, but I bet you a nickel she's gonna say something crabby in less than a minute.
You know I don't gamble.
It's a nickel.
It starts with a nickel, and then it takes off from there. The next thing you know, you've lost everything.
Okay, but mark my words, the toilet paper was too rough and the hand soap made her sneeze. It'll be something.
Oh, just don't egg her on, and you'll see.
Jean walks back into the room without her walker, showing no signs of any pain. She heads towards the couch to sit down.
Jean, where is your walker?
Jean freezes and holds her arms out as if she's bracing herself, like she's going to fall.
You are walking normally like you have no pain?
I don't have much pain at all. Did I take one of my pills?
No, you've just had tea and cookies.
Jean starts to move again.
Can I sit on the couch?
Sure, but I thought you were worried that you wouldn't be able to get back up.
It looks so comfy.
Jean looks sheepishly at her friends and then sits down on the couch.
What have you done with Jean?
I am Jean. Why did you say that?
Well, you left the room all grumpy and hunched over your walker, and you returned without the walker, and well, you aren't the same.
I feel really good. Nothing like a good cup of tea and cookies with my best friends. Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
I would have lost a nickel if Millie was a gambler.
I don't gamble or drink or smoke.
Neither do I, except at the church bingo and the occasional glass of sherry on special occasions. And I tried a cigarette once when I was young. Made me sick as a dog.
My motto is everything in moderation, including moderation. So, Millie, you never bought a lottery ticket.
Oh, a total waste of money and a fat chance you'd ever win.
I never win anything, but I have bought a lotto ticket if the price gets really big.
I can't believe you never had a drink.
I would never take anything that makes you act crazy.
A drink can relax you.
For some reason, I am very relaxed right now.
Have any ice cream? That would go really well with these delicious cookies.
We might have some sherbet.
What flavor?
I don't remember. Raspberry, maybe?
I remember as a kid going to the raspberry patch and just eating them right off the bush.
Oh, stop you making my mouth water.
Strawberries were my favorite.
My dad used to grow them in our backyard.
Are you checking on that ice cream or not?
Oh, all right already. I'm checking.
Millie gets up and goes to the kitchen.
Who doesn't have ice cream in this day and age?
I don't, because I wouldn't be able to stop eating it and I would gain 50 pounds.
But it's so good.
It sure is.
What's keeping her?
She's only gone a few seconds.
You open the freezer and look in. That takes a few seconds.
Maybe she's putting some in a bowl for us.
Millie walks back into the room, smiling.
Well,
Well, what? Why did I go to the kitchen again?
you were checking for ice cream or sherbet.
Oh, yes. No,
No?
we don't have any.
Oh, no. I had my heart set on some delicious raspberry sherbet.
Oh, Angela keeps me on such a healthy diet.
Well, what about those cookies?
I told you. I got them from Josh's room. He always has lots, so I figured it was okay to borrow a few.
Borrow? He's not getting them back.
Oh, please thank Josh for us.
He's such a good boy, your Josh.
Millie's cell phone rings. Millie looks at her phone.
Oh, this is Josh calling now. Hi, Josh. Oh, I just have Jean and Nancy for some tea and cookies. I borrowed some cookies from your room and the girls love them. I hope you don't mind.
Millie listens for a few seconds and then gets a strange look on her face.
Oh my God, no!
Millie drops her phone. The lights go out. And that is the end of Tea and Cookies.
Hilarious.
Isn't that great?
So anyone who's still watching, I have made it so anyone in the meeting at this time is able to unmute themselves again. You can bring your video up at any point, just like we were at the theater gathering in the green room. Congratulations, great job.
This
Thanks
is
very
Lynn.
much, Cass. Did a great job. Thank you.
Okay. Apparently I can't start my video because the host has stopped it.
Likewise.
Me too.
All right, anyone who's still here, I'll just go down the list. Yeah, that started their video as they were popping in. Don't feel like you have to accept my request to start your video, anyone. I will just, anyone who isn't, I will invite it so that if I'm the one causing the blockage.
Hello.
Hello, Linda.
Hello. Oh, look.
Nice hair.
Yeah.
Well, how cute was that? That was very nice.
Hey,
That was
look
lovely.
at her.
Yeah,
It
many,
was adorable.
many laugh out loud moments for me.
I just have to go get a cookie. I'll be right back.
I'm
One
only
of
sending
those?
the.
Only if you share.
Yes.
Come
Is there
on
any-
over.
Anybody who needs their video, like, can't get it on, that wants it on at this point?
I was trying to get
Yes,
Pat
Leslie
Gray
Buck.
on, so I couldn't.
Oh, yeah, okay, Leslie, I will find you. Maybe I won't.
It's all been
If you
set
don't
up,
want it, I'll just go up the list of everybody.
and it'll be according to the plan that Natalie got.
How
Right?
are you? Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Linda.
No, I'm going to leave it alone.
That's some nice
I
hair.
didn't mean to upset you. I think.
Hello, everybody. The play was a riot.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
It brought back memories.
Of what?
I don't remember.
I'm going
Uh-oh, like that.
tomorrow morning.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank
I thought you handled the transition really well, that gradual
Thank you.
transition.
Yes. I want to know how much experience the cast actually has with those kinds of
We are not telling.
And don't gamble or drink or smoke.
Right.
Just be cookies.
But the
Sneak
cookies are
Yeah,
good.
just cookies.
Very funny, everybody. Great.
Yes, it was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great job. Inspired us to have tea and cookies.
Keith, when are you inviting us over for tea and cookies?
That's, well, you know, as soon as this COVID thing's over, I'll start baking them and we'll away we go.
Wait, we're in.
Well, you know what? If we serve them in the green room before the plays, we might
Yeah.
just, maybe just for the comedy.
Yeah,
So
don't use
A good idea.
you put yourself in the proper hands, and they'll take care of it.
oh, someone's
Tell us
talking.
all about it, Nano.
I will let you know, Yana, we can hear Eno talking. I'm not sure. He might
Oh, okay.
or something. If his conversation you don't want coming through, we are getting his deep booming voice there.
Put the gun down for God.
Stop. I muted us. Is that better? I muted it.
Oh, but he's
Yes,
joined
but
you.
now he's right beside you. So
So
you
he's
know,
back.
if he wants to talk to his friends, we would welcome him back.
Turn them on.
I asked you to mute us.
So I'm sorry, is this the second play that's been done like this so far, or did I miss the first one?
Yeah.
I did. I did? I
You
did.
missed
It's on YouTube, isn't it?
Oh, is it on YouTube?
It went on YouTube briefly. I have to do some more edits. I had an issue when I tried to upload the video. My credits are doing something weird from my video program to upload. So it's mostly ready to go. And then I'll also put this one up as well. I've recorded.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, that's the lovely thing with this being locally written stuff. We don't have the copyright laws that we do with
Mhm.
other theater, right? So with Playwright's permission, we're able to put it on there. So yeah, we'll have that up, and we'll definitely put it out on Facebook and our newsletter where the link is. So
Oh, great. Yeah.